Hey guys, L'chaim from the nation of Ephraim Embassy, Golan, make Mashiach great again. Let's talk about the Kinnis tomorrow. We have a great Sanhedrin event tomorrow. The Grand Sanhedrin Initiative advisors and judges will be getting together, the Vidat Hakamat Sanhedrin. This is also a kibbutz galuyot, ingathering of the exiles, and also all the nations of the world come to pray and to serve Hashem and to give praise to Hashem. So I just want to, before I pack the certificates into the box that's going to be at the conference tomorrow, I just want to go through all the names of the people who donated money and also go through some honorable mentions that we didn't have time to do their certificates. So Mrs. Elke Horn, thank you so much. This is your $500 share of the Sanhedrin Initiative going into the box tomorrow to be announced at the Kinus. This is Mr. Ulf Diebel, $255. Thank you for the Sanhedrin, supporting the Sanhedrin Initiative. Mr. Alexander Horn, $255, Sanhedrin Initiative share. Thank you so much. Mr. Siegfried Mans, $50 share. Thank you so much for supporting us. Mr. Tima Ebert, thank you, danke, for your $50 donation. Mr. Dani Shink, thank you so much for your $50 donation. Mr. Anton Martins, thank you so much for your $255 donation. Mr. Petra Domagala, thank you so much for your $255 donation. Mrs. Petra, I'm sorry about that. Mr. Wolfgang Harens, thank you for your $60 donation. Mr. Dionas and Mrs. Steffi Gebhardt, thank you for your $255 donation and your purchase of the share. Mr. Benedict Nagin, I'm sorry if I pronounced it wrong, I'm not sure. Probably pronounced it wrong. Thank you for your $50 donation. Mr. Robert Butcher, thank you for your $355 Sanhedrin Initiative share donation. Thank you so much. Mr. Dominic Heilbronner, thank you for your $2,500. Am I reading correctly? Thank you so much for purchasing a Sanhedrin Initiative share. Without these kinds of donations, we would not be able to go to the Knesset and make such a shturim and do what we do. Mr. David Lechebush, thank you so much for your $2,500 donation. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. It was a pleasure also to meet you, I believe correctly. Mr. Anton Mertens, thank you for your $70 donation. Mr. Marcus Weber, I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. Thank you for your $255 donation. Could be euros, we got it in dollars, okay. Mrs. Geisla Herrick, thank you for your $200 Sanhedrin Initiative share. Mrs. Mirella Cornard, thank you for your $100 donation. Mr. Patrick Pesach, thank you for your $500 donation. Mr. Yuri Nazirov, thank you for your $250 donation. Thank you so much for being part of one of the first donators to our fundraiser. Mr. Pantelimon Hordilis, thank you for your $50 donation. Mrs. Valerie Torowich, thank you for your $50 donation. Mr. Sasha Alexei Semigeleski. I'm sorry about that. I'm trying my best. Thank you for the $50 Sanhedrin Initiative share. Mr. Oliver Gagic, thank you for your $305.67 donation. Mrs. Anke Arendt, thank you for your $100 donation, and your purchase is here, as we say. Mr. Diego Francisco Rodriguez, thank you for your $600 purchase of the share. Once again, Mr. Diego Francisco Rodriguez, thank you for your $600 donation share. Mr. Robert Butcher, thank you for the $28 Machatzit HaShekel share. Once again, Mr. Robert Butcher, thank you for your $28 Sanhedrin Machatzit HaShekel share. Mrs. Renee Mershi, thank you for your $250 donation share purchase. Mrs. Anke Arendt, thank you for your $100 donation. I think we have a second one here. Okay. And here is the Machatzit HaShekel share. Mr. Robert Butcher, thank you for your Machatzit HaShekel share of $28 for the poor of Israel. And once again, you bought two, so here's the second one. Thank you, Mr. Robert Butcher, for your second Machatzit HaShekel $28 share, which goes to the poor of Israel. And here's the third share of $600 from Mr. Diego Francisco Rodriguez. Thank you so much to all of you. And of course, we have here the last two. Mr. Noah Hyde, Mr. Ulf Diebel, thank you so much for your $28 to the poor of Israel. And thank you very much for your $28 in the Machatzit HaShekel package for the Sanhedrin Initiative. Thank you, everybody. And let me check on the computer, because there's just a few. The store closed today. I try to squeeze in almost everything. There's a few that I might have missed. Let me check the website very quickly. Just a moment. So here it is. So I see Kol 100, Juri Nazarov 500, and Patrick Pesach 500. So those are the three. I have to double check. I think Patrick Pesach we did. Yuri Nazarov, I think we just did the one of the 250 from the nation of Ephraim, but we didn't manage to do this one yet. So thank you again. And we're going to make your certificate and ship it to you, or give it to you, depends if you're here in Israel at the conference. And Cole, thank you for your 100 euro donation. Let's bring it up together. Let many people connect and support the building of the Sanhedrin. Many thanks. Thank you for that message, and thank you for your donations, everybody. History is being made. Tomorrow is the great conference. I'm looking forward to seeing everyone there. Whoever's going to make it and is there, we're going to give them the certificates. And whoever didn't make it, if you're going to be here later, we're going to ask Ulf and Hannes and Alex and Patrick which ones of the nations of Ephraim are going to come. We can give you the certificate in your hand. Otherwise, we're going to wrap it up really nice and send it to you to all over the world. And thank you so, so much. Without you, we wouldn't be able to do what we do, to bring Mashiach faster and definitely the most efficient way. We were able to now we have 23 rabbis, which is a small Sanhedrin already. And of course, we're just getting started. All the best for those who are going to be at the Kinus. See you tomorrow. All the best.